All right, let's talk about Lent. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday and the start of a season on the Christian calendar where we celebrate the 40 days leading up to Easter. And yesterday here at New Hope, we had a really special day because we had hours of prayer starting at 6 a.m. and culminating last night in a very, very special prayer meeting that actually went longer than we're used to. It was dynamic and very memorable for me. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Number one, I enjoyed like the first part of the day because for me it was like no responsibilities. You know, I was able to. Sorry, Keegan, I know you had responsibilities throughout today.
That's great.
But for me, I didn't have to worry about any students. And so it was a great time for me to just sit back and, you know, revival's been on my heart. And so the Lord was speaking to me, don't worry about revival in other people. You know, look at how the Lord needs to revive me. And so that was cool. And also with prayer night in general, you know, I didn't really know how to feel because we have some students who I knew was going to be their first prayer night. And really, we have a couple students who don't have much exposure to church. They're not really used to being in church, don't really know how this thing works. And, you know, we had a couple questions with communion and stuff. But the kids, even though they haven't been in church, you know, don't really know what it looks like, they were able to experience God in a big and real way. And so, like, it was really cool being able to see that from their perspective. So again, prayer night's for everybody. People who are in church every week, but also, hey, if you've never been to a church, even once in your life before, prayer night would be a great start because there's just freedom in Jesus, and that's what we're looking at.
Absolutely.
So
I think for me, it was probably the most successful prayer meeting I'd say that we've had. You know what I mean? Both in terms of like turnout was awesome, but more than that, just the spirit-wise, it just felt so real. It felt so authentic, and it also felt sweet. Like I think that's like the best word that I could use. Like I was just like smiling the whole time because it just there was like joy in the air. And I do think that a huge part of that was the fact that this room, this sanctuary that we're in, was the whole day leading up to this prayer meeting just filled with prayer. Right. It was just prayer all day long, and so the spirit was just heavy in here last night, man, and it was awesome. Like it was so exciting.
It was a different kind of move.
Really. It really was.
Yeah. Sweet's a good word. I think that if anything, we take away tangibly, like that prep all day long prepared what we got to experience in that outpouring last night. So
You know, I would share something similar. You know, we just got back from Kenya, of course, and one thing that's been on my heart ever since then was I believe that the reason we got to experience what we got to experience in Kenya is because we had clothed that trip in prayer for months before, really almost a year. And again, going back to what happened last night in this room and the Lord's move here, and just in terms of, like you said, in terms of the turnout, but also in terms of lives being changed, people praying over each other, a different culture coming to this place. It has been through months of prayer, and that happens every single month. We invite you to come be a part of that. It is the last Wednesday of every month. You can check our online schedule for when the next one is, and that actually brings me to an important point. You've probably noticed that we have changed the way that we communicate a little bit here at New Hope, and so what I want to do is I want to invite you to go to the App Store on your phone, whether it's the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, and search for New Hope Hermitage. And you will find our app there, and you can download it and sign up for an account on that app, and you will be able to get notifications anytime we're doing anything new. So when prayer meeting is coming up, you'll get a notification. If you join a life group, you can have communication with your life group there. It's got our calendar. You can visit our website, newhopehermitage.com, for new things that are coming. So I want to invite you to do that. And also, I just want to thank you for being a part of last night and just coming and worshiping the Lord and experiencing the Lord with us.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you enjoyed yesterday like we did, like if you experienced something, whether during the prayer time, during the day, the live worships that we had during the day, or even again culminating last night prayer meeting, go and comment on this video. Comment it below. We'd love to hear what you got out of the day because we really enjoyed it, and we'd love to know that it was mutually beneficial. So we love you. We will see you Sunday. Thank you so much for being with us, and until then, 10:30 Sunday. Blessings.
See you then.
See ya.
Bye.